Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and welcome to episode 3 of our podcast. I didn't actually think we'd make it this far, but shit, here we are. If you guys are still listening by now, I applaud you. But again, I guess we'll just go through hosts. We have, of course, me, Klug, Phil, Tyler, Lucas, and Nick. Everyone's favorite.
That is very true. Everyone's favorite.
According to Nick's Apple Podcasts review of the show.
Wait, you said he was the favorite? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job. I'm glad someone left a very great review. Yeah.
That is adorable.
Nick's definitely the kind of person to do that.
I think, yeah.
He definitely comments on his own Instagram, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's 6 different fake accounts. Nick's one of those people.
He's like Kevin Durant, except not good at basketball and not famous.
But Nick wants to be famous.
No, Phil does.
I don't know about wants to be, but will be.
Will be. There you go. That's the spirit, right?
Yeah,
They say it's all about believing.
Correct.
You gotta will it into existence.
I feel like Phil has a greater chance of being infamous than actually famous.
Wow.
Serial killer Phil.
Dang, bro.
That's
hurts.
definitely a fair statement you make.
Hey, man, famous no matter what. Infamous.
Phil the Shredder.
I'll take it. Phil the Shredder. Jeez.
Phil the Grinder.
Phil's
Bro,
on Grinder.
Wait,
what?
I kind of like Phil the Grinder. Wait,
you like
I
Phil
won't
grinding
tell
on
you
you?
why
What?
I like it, but
You like Phil's Grinder?
yes, greatly.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
I mean, I'm just being honest, you know.
You want to get into Joke Boat?
Oh yeah, of course. So, for everyone listening, this is our little weekly section inspired by the wondrous game, the Jackbox Party Pack, known as Joke Boat. So, before the show started, I came up with a little prompt for these good-looking young men to make a joke out of. So I'm going to go ahead and read the prompt to you guys, and they're going to come up with their jokes. Prompt for this week is, if I had to choose between chicken and blank, I'd choose blank.
Fair enough.
And then I didn't put in there, but because part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine.
I just figured you guys would go that route.
That's gonna be a thinker
Yeah.
to come up with something.
I wanted to challenge you guys a little bit, something a little out the box.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how funny you guys really are. See if Nick really is the best host.
That's funny. By chicken, do you mean like the food chicken or like a little chicken flapping around?
Whatever you want it to be. I was going to say cock, but I knew you guys would yell at me, so I said chicken.
Good job. Good job.
I was like, if I make it dick related, these guys are going to kick me off the fucking show.
Never kick you off, Klug.
Yeah, dude. So are we answering right now?
Yeah, I mean, does anyone have their response? I think I have one, but I want to get the wording down, and I kind of want to maybe think of another one.
Yeah, I thought of one.
I think
pretty.
I want to pick which one I think is my favorite. It's my prompt.
I don't know how well mine
go down
will
the
go
line
over.
here.
I'll go for it first. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, I went the food route, the chicken food route, and I mean, mine's less of a joke and more of just a true statement. And so mine would be, if I had to choose between chicken and steak, I'd choose chicken because it's a whole $1 cheaper on burritos at Chipotle.
Wow.
I mean, you make
And
a
that
good
is
point.
that's actually why I choose it.
No, you make
Because
a good point.
it's a whole $1. Yeah.
It's not only a joke; it's a
not
fact.
worth the extra $1 for that steak. Not at all.
Exactly. I mean, the chicken is it's top of the line. Not sure where it comes from, but
I mean, it's like there's nothing wrong with the chicken, so why?
yeah, exactly. Why pay the extra $1 for the steak?
Well, it's not even that much better,
Especially,
chicken.
I mean, I pay extra for guac. I mean,
Nah, that's another thing that's not worth it.
Do you get chips?
no.
Oh, you just get the guac.
Yeah, on the burrito. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you just getting a side of guac? You're like
You
spooning
just
that
eat it with a
shit?
spoon.
Yeah. Yeah, you like.
If you gave me an avocado, I'd spoon the avocado right out of it.
He'd spoon that avocado good.
I mean, you don't need an avocado. I can help with the spooning part. You guys are supposed to laugh. God.
I was hoping that would go like that.
Oh my god, they're all just sitting there silent, like holding their laughter, and I'm like, I can see it on your fucking faces. Don't do me like that.
Yeah, this is the first time that we're using face cams, but only 3 of us are using the face cams.
I won't lie to you guys. I just woke up and I'm in bed. Now I'm still funnier than Nick, fresh out of bed. That's the difference.
That's correct.
Nick, you have a joke ready?
I'm not happy with mine, but I'll go. The beginning is if I had to choose between, or how does the beginning of it go again?
Yeah, if I had to choose between chicken and blank.
If I had to choose between a chicken, a duck, and a turkey, I would choose all 3 at turducken. Because why have 1 bird when you can have 3? That's my joke.
Dang.
You know, you guys have raised a good point. Have y'all ever had turducken?
It's pretty tasty. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is it? Have you?
I have not.
I've never had it.
Duck is quite
like,
exquisite.
I kind of want to make it.
I haven't had duck before.
I think it'd be fun to like shove the birds inside of each other. Like, I kind of want to make it.
Yeah, but whoever came up with that is actually kind of a culinary genius.
A psychopath, one might say.
It was created by a New Orleans surgeon.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't translate to his professional practice.
How do you get it in there? You have to like butter it up, or is it just small enough that it fits?
Oh, there's definitely some food lube going on in there.
Do you think so?
Whether that's oil or yeah.
I'm not an expert at shoving birds inside of each other, but I definitely think I'd like to try Matsuna.
Yeah, it comes out of Louisiana. A Cajun chef named Paul Prudhomme was making a special dish.
I know how it's spelled, but that's probably not how it's pronounced.
Yeah. I also already know the backstory, but
Plugger knows his turducken.
I do, because I was going to make a turducken.
Yo,
I didn't do it.
We've all heard of turduckens. Have you ever heard of a good dunkin'? It's when you shove.
Yeah, a goose there too.
A goose?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
A good duckin'?
it's a goose.
Look, what else can we shove inside a turducken? Like
Probably like a
food-wise.
quail.
Stuffing.
Quail's pretty good.
Quail. How about like?
Oh wait, what if you shove the turducken inside an ostrich?
Bruh.
That would be.
Wow.
People like, besides Australians, eat ostrich.
I've heard ostrich egg is quite delicate.
Yeah, they do eat ostrich egg.
A delicacy.
No, they actually eat the bird.
Do they? I thought the emus ate Australians.
Wait. The birds eat the people?
Australia, the only place to ever lose a war to birds. Hey.
Yeah, you can eat ostrich. Yes.
Of course you can.
Well, obviously you
I'm-
can,
No one's gonna
but doesn't
stop
mean
you.
that they do.
Really?
It's a premium beef in Australia.
Good to know, I guess.
Phil, do you have a good joke? Because I feel like I have so much potential with my start, but I don't know where to go with it.
Okay, before I say mine, I have to know, Lucas, does anyone in your family listen to the podcast?
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Maybe my cousin, but no.
Yeah, okay. All right. Here we go. If I had to choose between chicken and Lucas's sister, I'd choose chicken because that's something I actually like to eat.
No.
Wait. So you're
That's
implying that
terrible.
you have you?
Clarker made the connection I didn't want to make.
Are you guys Eskimo brothers?
No. No, Clugger, we're not. Phil's just living in a fantasy.
Yeah. Lucas was so sad.
I as soon as you said it brought my family into this, I knew where I was going.
Phil,
Yeah.
you might want to be concerned.
I was expecting it to be a lot worse, so that's
The
fine.
Italian
Yeah,
mafia
no, I
might be
gotta
after
keep
you
it down
now.
a little bit. When you said your cousins are watching, I reeled back the punch just a little bit. So that was mine.
All right.
Bro, you
Should
know,
I say
read.
mine?
Oh. So I read like the funniest joke. It has nothing to do with Lucas's sister, but since Phil was talking about, eating and whatnot, Um, it said, bruh, anyone that's eaten real pussy knows it smells like the air coming out the back of the PS4. And I started losing my shit. You know, like the hot
I think I
air
saw
comes
that.
out- Yeah, that comes out the back of the
Yeah.
console. I was like, oh shit.
Thank you for that wonderful connection.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready?
I appreciate
Can someone
that.
please laugh, even if it's not funny? Just so it's not dead silent.
You can't
Okay.
start
All
it.
right, let's hear it.
Okay. If I had to choose between chicken and grapefruit, I'd choose grapefruit because there's already tutorials on YouTube.
I'm just imagining a chicken now in that situation. Like
Tyler
some
got it.
some woman holding a chicken like next
Would
to her
you
boyfriend.
pre-cut a hole in it, or would you just like jam it on and
I mean,
take
I
it
mean, there already is a hole, but I mean, I
No,
would choose
no,
grapefruit, so I'm not really sure.
in the chicken though? You know, like if you were to take like a chicken breast, would you just shove it on?
Oh no, it would be a whole chicken.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I don't want to be inside of a chicken. I don't want to fuck a chicken.
Yeah, I chose the
Whoa.
grapefruit.
All right. Has everybody done their everybody's done their thing?
Plug is not.
Well,
I
he
have
doesn't
to come
have
up with
to.
one too.
No.
I was gonna rate which one I like best.
Oh yeah. You didn't do one last week, did you, Phil?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so
Oh, okay. So, moving on to sports.
I was gonna rate them.
Plug's gonna rate
Yeah,
the
he's
jokes.
gonna rate them.
Worst one, Nick. Good job. It was terrible. Second,
Yeah, I'll take a win last week.
Tyler, because it was actual factual.
Wait, second place or second to last?
No, second to last. Sorry. Actual
What?
second, Lucas.
I like where
your
this is
grapefruit.
going.
And I like. I don't like the image, but I like how you reference the image of fucking a chicken, like a dead chicken, not a.
No, it doesn't make it better. A dead one. A dead.
You
Don't.
know what I fucking meant. And then first goes to Phil because I thought it was.
Yep. I'll be getting a lot of firsts over the weeks.
Are you saying you're a virgin? Is that what you
What?
meant? Is that what
I
you were
don't
trying
know
to go
what
through there? You know, your first time, a lot of firsts.
But if it's multiple firsts,
I
but if
can't
it's
even hear Tyler
multiple-
laughing, but his head just started slowly going back.
Well, it's because of what Phil just did.
Sports section.
Sports?
I don't want to do sports this week.
I want to
You
start
don't
sports
want to?
off. Nick, I want to start sports this week.
No. I think
Oh,
we should
yeah,
skip
no,
sports.
you know what, maybe we can skip
I'm starting sports.
I-
I am starting sports.
Ah.
I am starting sports.
Whatever you say.
All right, here we go. Last Wednesday, Liverpool played Phil's team, Crystal Palace, and absolutely whooped them 4-0 with really no contest from Crystal Palace. And that meant that Liverpool only needed 2 points to win their first Premier League title in 30 years. And great for Liverpool. The next day, Chelsea played Man City last Thursday and beat them 2-1. Goal from American Christian Pulisic, and he actually had 2 others saved off the line. And in the closing stages of the game, Man City had Fernandinho sent off, and Willian scored a nice pen to ensure that Man City would drop points, and Liverpool won their first title in 30 years. Lots of celebrations out in the city of Liverpool. And
What was that? Sorry, I fell asleep again.
Oh my.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Claudia.
dude. Same actually. Same.
I'm kidding, of course. Yay, Liverpool. 30 years.
Yes.
First.
30 years.
Very good.
Their first Premier League title under the current name, because that means a lot to United fans. I just wanted to insert that.
All right, now that Tyler is done talking about his bandwagon team, we can talk about all the other stuff that's happened this week.
Like
The NBA.
Like the NBA
Cam
and MLB and Cam Newton.
30th. Going back in Orlando. So 22 out of the 30 teams is what I saw.
Yep.
Are
I love
playing.
how the Wizards are there. 24 and 40 Wizards.
Yep. What else did you want?
Yep.
out in Orlando. So they're already saying the big picks. We got the Lakers, we got the Bucks, we got the Clippers, and gosh, who's the other favorite? I can't remember.
The Celtics?
Now,
Clippers,
Not really.
Lakers, Bucks.
favorite's to win the
Raptors might be
title.
up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Celtics are good.
I'm not saying
They
they're
are
not
good.
but
I think I would
just-
take the
think you
Celtics
put-
over the Raptors.
I think you put the Celtics.
The
this year
Celtics
up
are the
against-
most bet on team, though.
Really? That's
Yeah,
not
they're
surprising,
not
actually.
they're not the favorite. I think they're like top 5 in
Yeah,
the odds, but yeah, they are the most bet on team as far as I saw.
but I mean, I
That
think
makes
you put the Celtics up against the Lakers in a postseason situation. I don't think they stand a chance.
What? I think they stand
Lakers
a
are
chance.
overrated. Are you kidding me?
I think
They
they
got
more than
LeBron
Have you
and
seen
that's
them
The
it.
play?
Lakers are going to
Top-
sign.
That like top performance, dude. LeBron and AD, they put on a show.
I think the biggest threat to the Celtics would be the Bucks, to be
But
honest.
we just can't beat the freaking Greek Freak, and that's it.
Yeah. If we don't even have to play them, I would say the Celtics are going to win it all. Now, I'm not saying I would favor them over the Lakers, but I'm saying they wouldn't get. Like, it would be. They have a chance. Also, were you going to say about JR?
Yeah,
J.R. Smith,
JR is
Tyler?
signing with the Lakers.
That's
LeBron
so
and JR
adorable.
getting reunited.
We all know how that
Showtime.
went last time.
Hopefully, this time he won't forget that. He won't forget about the clock.
Yep.
Jared is pretty feisty. Do you see him beat up the guy who smashed his windows at the protest? Jared
I
drove
heard
his
about
like
it. I haven't
sports
seen
car.
anything.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
that's
it's JR. He
mistake
drove a
number one.
sports car.
Yeah, if
He
you
drove
a
his sports
in a
car
riot.
to the protest, and when he went to leave, he found some guy smashing in his windows, so he beat him up and curb stomped him.
Let's
Wow.
not throw lies and slander. I don't know.
It
don't
looks
know if
like it.
straight up
TMZ
murder
released a
happened.
video.
It looks. Oh,
Beats.
TMZ. Okay,
Beats
that
protest.
probably is not real. If TMZ.
If it's a
is correct.
real curb stomp, bro, I don't think you're
Alright.
surviving.
Let's watch this.
So did JR murder somebody? Because I think that would be big news.
beats up looter who damaged his car window.
Yeah, beats up is
Yeah, you
definitely
can see
different.
you can
than...
see him just straight up kicking him in the head against a car tire. It might not be a curb stomp, but
Well, kicking
He's-
in the head is definitely different than a curb stomp, bro. You're gonna probably die.
I wonder
you
if
get
that'll
curb
have any
stomped.
implications on him playing.
I mean he's defending his property.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the guy's smashing his window, so
Well,
You
no,
can probably get
I
rid of that.
understand, but I'm
It
just
hasn't really been in the
saying it.
news at all.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I heard about it.
Should we go over to Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Big.
What is
Cam
everyone's
the man.
initial thoughts on Cam Newton signing with the Patriots?
my dad thought I was joking.
If he tries, I'll be happy. But if he like kind of slacks and like did what he did and kind of
What is slacks? He was hurt, Nick.
Fakes an injury. Let's be real here,
What
Tyler.
a slacker!
He's
if he
certainly
just focuses
faked
on the
injuries.
team, I'll be happy. But like
Bill's gonna put him in his
I don't
place.
want his ego going to his head. Yeah,
Let's hope.
I believe in Bill. That's all I'm gonna say. I believe in Bill.
This was my first reaction. There was almost literally no downsides to what they did, really. The way that they got him, I feel like. So I think
he's
that it
getting
was
paid
a
nothing.
good move. Yeah, it was a good move no matter what. However, Cam is probably one of my least favorite players, and also I really wanted to see Stidham like
And we still could
rule the
beats him-
season. Yeah, he still
Yeah.
could.
if he beats
But-
Cam Newton to the starting spot.
Yeah, I don't think
Mhm.
Cam's gonna be too happy if he gets benched.
Yeah, but I mean, he's getting paid
but
virtually
that's
nothing.
too bad. Yeah, exactly.
So I was reading this thing. Cam Newton, 31, is the best year statistically for quarterbacks, like throughout NFL history when
Yeah,
they turn
it's
31.
like prime.
Is
Yeah,
he
it's
turning
the prime.
31 this year?
He
He
will be,
is
yes.
31.
I don't know if he is
Ooh.
already. He is, right? Yeah. So he'll
I
be
believe he is
31
already
this year.
31. Yeah.
Who do you guys see taking it this year? Taking home the
Tampa Bay.
Lombardi.
No.
I can't see anyone but Kansas City. I mean, we have to see how Cam Newton does in the Patriots offense, but I mean, the Chiefs only got better.
Yeah.
I still believe in New Orleans. I think this year might finally be it.
Oh my!
Oh my
I agree with Clark.
Forgot
New
you're a
Orleans,
Saints fan.
I mean, their projections have one of the highest.
I think
Yeah,
iPop
yeah.
down in New Orleans is gonna he's gonna cheer them on, and then they're gonna win. Believe in iPop.
Yep.
I mean, the
Because of
defense
iPop.
is
The power
finally
of
starting
iPop.
to play.
Is the power of iPop greater than the power of Bill?
Yeah. For sure.
Who
Should we
knows?
explain what the power of iPop is? Because people might not know.
I don't think they want to know.
That's
Yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
probably
They're not
best
ready
they
to
don't.
Mystery.
Yeah.
They're not ready to hear.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen it like a bunch of yeah. Shout out to iPop if you're listening. You probably aren't, but I'll tell you that we gave you a shout out, and then you listen.
True.
But like I've seen it like a couple times that Chase Daniel is getting paid more than Cam Newton and Jameis Winston combined.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Cam Newton's because I was really surprised when I first saw the news. So I was like, how we have no money left in with the salary cap, and they made it work with all the incentives, and it's a low risk, high reward kind of signing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, it was very smart by the Pats. I saw that only the Browns were the other team
And they
that
made
were
no
considering
offer.
him. But yeah. Do you guys think he'll start, or do you think?
Nah, Stidham will start at least preseason.
Well,
I
of
think.
course. Both of them will be competing throughout the preseason.
Yeah, I meant more like when the
Week
season
1, Nick.
actually happens.
I don't know. I haven't seen Stidham play enough for me to have a valid opinion.
This is a whole new world for Cam.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Knowing Bill, I don't think there's any guarantee at all.
Exactly. Oh, you know Bill?
Yeah, personally.
Pretty cool. Oh,
And
yeah. Do you know
Adam
Adam
V.
Vinatieri?
Yeah, I know Adam Vinatieri. And Gronk's mom.
Wow. That's sick.
We got to get him on the pod.
Yeah.
Gronk?
Dude, if we had Gronk,
Yeah.
oh my. He would do it too. If we were able to ask him, I'm sure he would do it. Maybe.
A random podcast with like 6 listeners an episode randomly just has Gronk on one day. They're like, wait, what?
Wait, surely this is just a dude with a voice that sounds like Gronk, right? He promotes it on his social media. That would be, oh my god, imagine.
That's how we get our big break.
Yeah. My dad saw Gronk in a grocery store. My dad said he was like the nicest dude. So
I saw Deion Lewis at a grocery store when he
Really?
was in one of those the motorized scooters because that's when he tore his ACL.
Oh,
He was in
No way,
Walmart,
did he?
yeah, and he was like he was in.
I remember that picture.
Yeah, it's still up on my Instagram.
I once met Patrick Chung at a pizzeria.
did he have any cocaine?
Not on him, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, probably, but
He could have.
Oh yeah, he didn't show it to
He
me. I
could've.
was like 15.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I probably told. I think I told most of you guys, but our listeners don't know. But Jared Carabas liked one of my tweets this week, probably because I tagged him in it. Yeah. I was listening to the Section 10 podcast, which is the Red Sox Barstool podcast that Jared Carabas hosts, and they're talking about how baseball is back, and they're talking about how there's universal DH in the league this year, and how and they're like, what kind of funny roles would you like to see in this short season? And Jared Carabas is like, I think that the managers should have the ability to pick one batter per game to go up there and swing a metal bat. And I lost it because I thought it was hilarious, and I tweeted that.
I still think that should be
That does
enacted.
seem pretty funny.
That seems.
I
Nick,
would watch
someone
baseball
would
if they
die.
had
That would
that.
be insane.
I don't care. That's entertainment.
You don't care? Damn, bro.
They have
Why don't you go
ambulances on
play
site.
third
People
base?
People play rugby. Why not bring a metal?
yeah, right. You
baseball
go
bat?
out. You
Why
go
not
out there
bring a
and sit
metal bat to rugby?
inside the diamond and tell me.
Hold on,
that
how did that compare at all?
Yeah, I don't.
We're like, bring a
Like
metal
hitting
bat in
people?
baseball. People play
Like,
rugby.
What? Yeah, what? Ah, yes, getting tackled
Nick
is the
with a
same
wood
as
bat.
getting a baseball. Kill.
Guys are
just,
yeah.
You would die if it hit your head, bro. You're out. Good
Yeah,
night.
would bat. You can have
But
exit
people
velocity
play
of like
rugby, though.
120 miles per hour. Imagine what you could do with a metal bat.
Yeah, but I mean, who cares? It would be entertaining. So
Yeah.
if they die, they die. You know.
Yeah,
That's
you know.
just free entertainment.
Yeah, they signed up for it. They're getting paid millions of dollars. They can die every once in a while.
Why CTE only have to be for football?
Yeah, exactly. Let's share some love around. Random questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this kind of just like open talk?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I had an
didn't-
idea about us talking about our favorite fast food chains and our thoughts about them.
Oh, I think I
Ooh,
saw
I like
that in
that.
the notes from last week's pod. Or was
I
that
like
Okay.
that.
was that in last?
Yeah,
we
I
never
wrote
got
it
to
in
it.
last week.
And if you don't say Five Guys, you're wrong.
What about In-N-Out?
Damn, bro. I guess I'm wrong.
In-N-Out slaps, even though I've only had it once.
Five
Yeah,
Guys.
well, we don't have it around here.
Yeah, I've had it like a couple times, and every time it's just really good. Like, there's nothing that special, but
It's also kind of cheap, isn't it? Isn't In-N-Out like cheap
No.
compared to Five Guys?
no, they're both.
Well, Five Guys is expensive, so I mean,
It's
it's
also
probably cheap
fast
compared to
food.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I was saying. It was kind of
Well, yeah, but a
cheaper
lot of fast food
on the
is
cheaper side.
is cheap.
Yeah. Are
Compared
you
to
judging your
Five
fast
Guys.
food by the price?
It's kind of like Shake Shack-ish.
Yeah, Phil, I am, because there's a difference between a McDonald's burger, which costs like $1.50, and then a Shake Shack burger, which costs like $8.
Yeah.
There's like
You
a
want to tell your story about
big
your
difference
McChicken?
there. Me?
Yeah.
What story? The time I ate like 8 in a sitting? That one? Because there's not much story other than I almost got sick.
No, the first one you ate, the first bite.
I
The one that was
Don't-
just completely mayo. Just all bread and
bread.
mayo.
Yes, I do remember getting a McChicken in the recent years, taking a bite of my McChicken and only getting mayo and bread and lettuce. And well, I'm not sure if it's mayo or if it's ranch, to be completely honest.
No, it's mayo, but it's warm, so it doesn't taste natural.
It tastes good. That's all I'm gonna say. I love McChickens. McChicken's best item from McDonald's by far.
God, I hate mayo.
Before we go,
Even.
I hate mayo.
Oh God.
The only time I'll eat it is in like a taco or something. Speaking of, I actually had Taco Bell for the
Taco?
first time ever today.
Taco Bell's kind of good. Like
No,
didn't
no,
have
not
a
mayo.
bad
Taco Bell.
reputation.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
no,
sour cream for some
Like
reason.
sour
I said
cream,
mayo.
yeah.
I don't
I was
know.
like, what
That was so
what type
weird.
of mayo you having in your like Mexican
No, yeah,
food?
I had a Crunchwrap
Cinco de
Supreme for the
Mayo.
first time ever, and it was pretty good. I don't really know what I was expecting from Taco Bell, but I think I met my expectations.
Wait, is that what you said your favorite thing is? Or
No,
you
well
just saying-
that's the first time I ever had Taco Bell, and that's what I got.
Oh,
So I guess it is my favorite thing.
Do you know what's kind of good? Panda Express. I've had that like a
Panda
few
Express
times.
is very
and
good,
It's kind of
yes.
good.
I haven't had
It is
Panda
very-
Express either.
And it's fairly cheap, I feel like.
yeah, that's pretty messed up. I think pandas are like endangered, so I don't know why you would eat panda.
It's illegal to kill a panda in China.
Tastes so good.
I'm
It
pretty sure you
should
get.
Panda Express is pretty good.
Have you ever had the orange panda?
Yeah, dude.
What? Dude, that's so messed up. They're gonna die.
I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that every single panda in the world is owned by China, and like when you see it in the zoo, it's like they actually pay to like rent it from China.
What? They've monopolized pandas?
I believe so. Someone wants to
Dang.
fact check me, but I'm pretty sure they do have a monopoly on pandas, and they just rent them out to the zoos.
That's actually insane. That's well
all
played.
all giant pandas are owned by China.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Wow.
Those are the ones in zoos.
yeah, the big white and the black and white ones.
Yep. That's actually that's wicked smart.
I think the smaller ones are cuter. The red pandas, I think red pandas are better. To be
Red
completely
pandas aren't
honest.
pandas; they're like
feel like they're-
foxes.
Yeah,
That's,
exactly.
I don't care.
They're
They're
not
cool.
They're,
They're cute. They're cool.
I mean, they're called pandas, so I guess if that's your favorite panda, then go ahead.
Spider monkey, my favorite spider.
I do. I mean, like I said earlier with my joke boat, Chipotle has to be my number one fast food chain.
Chipotle makes my stomach like turn after I eat it, so I can't vote
It
Chipotle.
only does that. I mean, mean, last time I had it, we played spike ball
Yeah.
right after, which was not a good idea. Lucas and I were like dying.
Yeah, because we were like the
And
first
so-
ones to eat it there too. That played. But I mean, Chipotle's good. It's overpriced in my opinion.
It is, yeah.
Like $9 for $9 for a burrito. It's a little much.
Yeah. But that's pretty consistent with Five Guys with a burger.
That's true.
That is true.
Well, like you're getting
But
like a
I
double
would rather have
bacon
a.
cheeseburger.
I would rather get a double cheeseburger at Five
Yeah.
Guys than a Chipotle burrito.
And then those fries, dude, they hit different.
The
I mean,
hot
the
dogs
fries are
from
all right.
the hot dogs from Five Guys are
They
kind of
they give
as well.
so many fries, which is a plus.
The hot
I
dogs
love
are.
their fries.
I've never had hot
I've
dogs
never
from
had
Five
their
Guys.
hot dogs. Yeah.
I've never gotten a hot dog there.
On the topic of fast
Dude.
food, I think last February break, my mom, my brother, my sister, and I, we had a different type of fast food pizza for like a week straight.
Oh, you told
So
me.
we got
about that.
Papagenos,
Jesus,
I remember
we got
that.
Super size me.
Domino's, we got all of that. Yeah, practically.
Tyler, was I with you when we got Five Guys and just walked into the theater that one day?
Yeah, we went to go. Yeah, that was when we didn't end up going to the winter semi, and we went to go see 21 Bridges. And I think
Oh,
we were
yeah.
running late or something. But yeah, we brought the drink, and I didn't
We
put the
were-
drink in my pocket. I
I
didn't
did.
go running late.
I think I had the burger in my
you
pocket.
had bigger
drink in my-
pockets.
Yeah, I had a coat
I
on,
think-
so I
yeah.
had fat pockets.
Sneaking food into the movies is like a mastercraft of mine. I'm
We
pretty sure
didn't
I
even
snuck
sneak it in that time. Like
Well,
we
no,
literally
but
walked in with
I-
the
No,
bag in
I
our
just.
hand.
Yeah, no, I didn't
We
even
just
try.
carried it, and they didn't care.
My record is, I'm pretty sure, 3 McChickens and a small fry.
Dude, I brought in a 10-piece McNugget and some fries.
Oh, also the Arizona iced tea. When I shoved that, or when I brought my I own this big thing. It's called a comfy. It's like a big
Oh, your
snuggie, but it's
giant-
super fuzzy on the
A
inside.
giant fuzzy sweater.
And I just shoved that in with food, and the person's like, "Oh, what's that?" I was like, "Oh yeah, it's my blanket for when it gets cold." And it was like probably October when it wasn't like cold yet last year.
Oh, you were carrying it, right?
Yeah, I
you
was
weren't
carrying it.
wearing
It was the
Like,
it was,
like rolled up with the
no,
food
It was
inside.
rolled up with everything inside. It was easily the most sus. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, if they lowered their prices like at the movie theater, they'd make so much more money.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Like-
movie popcorn just has a way of being better, but like
Oh, they're,
$9
I mean,
for a
yeah,
small.
but
dude,
like,
they're so expensive for such tiny stuff.
yeah, I mean,
Drive-ins are
it's
the
like,
way to go, to be completely honest.
yeah, the drive-in's fun. I mean, that's all it's open right now.
I mean, it was fun until the Mustang in front of us decided to hang sheets up in front of their windows so they could get naughty in the back seat as we're trying to watch like Aladdin or whatever.
No, we were watching Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Oh yes, that's what it was.
Oh,
Pretty
nice.
close.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. Same movie.
No,
practically.
Aladdin was on the other screen. Aladdin with Will Smith was on the other
Live
screen.
action Aladdin.
That's what it was.
It's actually
yeah.
a good movie. I watched it
is
with my
it?
family.
I
Really?
never seen that movie.
At the drive-in, yeah, like
Dude,
the
I
week
can't-
before we went.
It just instantly turned into a meme once that frame of Will Smith being
Yeah.
a genie
Yeah. That is.
Blue Will Smith, dude.
looked like blue. As a blue man.
Dude, I
part
was
of the
gonna
Blue
say,
Man Group.
if you wanted to picture him as a Smurf, that's your. If that's what gets you off, there you go. Watch Aladdin.
Tyler, that night at the movie theater was where foot tennis was
Yep.
born.
Foot tennis. For the, I mean, I'll explain foot tennis. So basically, it's this game that we like to play. We were at the drive-in, and we were Nick brought his volleyball, and we were originally just hitting around like an actual volleyball, but Nick being the only volleyball player there, we weren't very good, and we were all.
There's a
soccer
girl who
players.
yelled, "Want to come play volleyball?" I said yes, but she never showed up, which kind of. broke
Oh
my
yeah,
heart.
when they were driving in, and we were.
Yeah, do you
all
remember that?
being- I do remember that, and they never came over.
It never came over.
And so us all being soccer players, we're like, oh, let's just kick it around, and then we ended up splitting into two teams and kind of playing tennis with the ball, and it's kind of been a trademark of our group ever since. But one time we actually were playing right before the everything shut down. We were playing out on the baseball field in the center of town. And
This was late, like 9:30,
yeah.
10 o'clock maybe.
Well, because it was
was
a
like pitch
Thursday
black out.
night. Yeah, it was a Thursday night.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
beginning of March, it was the night before senior skip day, so I mean we had nothing to do the next day. And I work at the concession stand at the baseball field, so I have a key to get into the control room, and I turn the lights on when we do this. And one of the neighbors called the cops on us, and because the lights were on, and so we got kicked out. And then
What a
Nick thought we were going to
snitch.
get into the police. Yeah, exactly. Nick thought we were getting in the police log, but we didn't because they didn't publish it that
Yeah.
week.
Were you guys being loud, or do people
No.
just like
I
being
mean,
stupid?
It was probably the lights on a Thursday because we had done this multiple times before on weekends, but it was definitely just the lateness on the Thursday.
But I
Oh.
mean, and also Park and Rec is just really annoying, and they don't like sharing their fields. Like, there's a sign that says like permitted for like games only, and then it says all other activities, but the corner is actually chipped off, and it says the A is gone, so the two L's are there, so it looks like it says 11 other activities permitted, and so we like to
And
think
foot tennis is one of
that
them.
tennis is, yeah, one of the 11 permitted activities on the baseball field.
That's fair enough. Wait, did
Tyler, I
you
saw-
invent foot tennis?
I mean,
in
we
the
kinda-
version that we play, kind of, because I mean, a lot of people play like some sort. Like, there's one where they play with like a volleyball net, and watching that
Oh.
is like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've
super
seen
cool.
that.
Like, yeah, and I don't know, they
Yeah.
just have so much flexibility. We play with no net. I've seen people like playing with like a tennis.
We just
net.
draw a line on the ground.
Yeah, and it's basically like you just play as the line is in. Like, we just don't play with the net because I mean we didn't have a net when we started playing the game, so it's just we haven't made that change.
Yeah, no. When I was
Mhm.
driving home from my excursion the other day, I saw two women playing on the tennis courts with a soccer ball. Like what we do, just with the tennis.
Yeah, I definitely like
what's it called?
playing on like
net.
the infield dirt better because
Yeah.
Unless
bounces
it's wet,
better.
then it's trash.
and we're not going to be on the hard top if we slip or anything.
I mean, if it's wet, it's just dirty, but it's still better than grass being wet, especially.
I mean,
Yeah.
the worst part is when you head the ball and then your
Or
hair
when-
gets all gross.
Yeah, or as soon as you kick the ball way out and it gets soaked.
I still
But it is
have
definitely-
dreams. Sorry, I still have dreams about that one time when I was walking backwards.
You just turned around while walking and like sniped it.
Yeah, sniped it with the back of my head. I still have dreams about that moment. That's when I peaked. That was the best moment of my life.
Is that when we were playing?
You guys were
square
all like,
foot tennis?
"Whoa!"
Current
Yeah.
peak.
Yeah. And
It
I
is
felt
definitely
so
much
good
better
after that.
than
I was like,
doubles.
Doubles is definitely the best.
Yeah, singles just doesn't really work. It's too big.
I think if you like did it a little bit smaller and maybe a variation of rules, it would work. But we always have enough for doubles, so
Yeah, we got to play foot tennis again. We haven't played since we got booted from the field.
Still got to get back
You
out there.
laughing at Clug. I
Get
mean,
back into it.
you haven't left your house in
Shut
almost
the
3
fuck up.
months.
I don't want to hear it.
Should we explain like paranoia and what we want to do?
What?
No.
the
know.
kidnap game.
what?
Yeah, that.
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot
Thank
that.
you. I don't know why I called it paranoia.
I don't really know how it works.
All right. Well, so I was browsing through TikTok, and if you don't know, we have multiple social media, so go check those out. We have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We have YouTube. Go comment so we can go interact with y'all. But I was browsing through TikTok and I saw this game called like Kidnapped. Or my dad, when I was telling my parents about this, my dad really didn't like the term kidnapped because my mom thought I was going to like Tyler's house to like put a bag over his head and drag him out of his room. So my dad like would like me to call it orienteering from now on, which I thought was hilarious. But what you do is you split up into two teams of the ideal number is to have 8 people playing this game, 4 people per team. And there are 2 cars. So 2 people from each team get into a car. You have a driver and a passenger, and the 2 people in the back seat are blindfolded. And you are to go within the town's limits and drop them off somewhere, while the other team does the same exact thing. and without using GPS, you are to find your way back to the other team and then meet at a central location, like the high school or something of that nature. And so I thought this would be a lot of fun. And so I'm hoping to play this sometime in the future. I don't know. I hope
Yeah,
that
we wanted to
explained
play
well.
it the other night. We just couldn't get enough
Yeah.
interest. But I was
And it was also thundering.
Yeah, it was. We
Yes.
also would have just died if we played it. So
yeah, I heard 3 fire trucks go by my house that night.
I'm surprised I didn't lose power. I was waiting.
I lost
And I
power
never
for
I,
like
I
5
lost it
seconds.
like
My lights
twice
flashed
for like a
once.
couple seconds.
Oh,
But I mean, because I live down the street from the fire station and the police station, they're like, if they lose power, they're one of the first ones to get it back on. So we never lose power for that long if we do. So,
hmm
but I mean, I think I lost it for like 5 seconds. I was talking to Nick and everything just shut off, but then I looked over and my clock was blinking again, like right after. So,
Yeah, mine
know
was
how-
only a couple seconds. But the lights were like fading on and off, like kind of flickering, like dimming.
yeah.
And the lights in my room still aren't at full power for some reason.
Yeah, Nick was saying that his
Might have to
monitor was
reset the
flickering, right?
Yeah, whenever lightning struck, my left monitor would just go black for a few seconds, and it really was concerning me.
Is it
'Cause-
plugged into a surge protector?
Yeah, all my stuff's plugged into a surge protector. I just was kind of scared.
Yeah, my
Is it the
dog.
curved
Oh my
monitor?
god.
No, it was not the curved monitor.
What about your dog, Phil?
I was
Is he
gonna
freaked?
say. So he's so scared of the lightning, and obviously that was like the worst it's ever been, or at least the longest it's ever been.
Yeah.
So like half of the day, he was just hiding under like chairs that he never goes under, and he would like whimper.
Or
And
Max.
it's like, bro, yeah, I know.
My dog surprisingly isn't scared by it. Like he'll sit by the window, and when he hears it, he like turns his head like someone's talking to him.
That's
Your dog's
hilarious.
a psycho.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Is it Mitzi or is it?
No, it's Wrigley.
Yeah,
Missy doesn't care. Missy just
Did she
Missy's
used
just
to?
chilling 24/7. Maybe when she was younger, I can't really remember. Probably.
Yeah, she seems like she just doesn't care about anything
No.
anymore.
Yeah, she's pretty much given up.
Oh my god.
That's
No, she's
How-
chilling.
How old is Mitzi now?
14.
14.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome.
I mean, besides the fact that she's overweight, she's really healthy,
yeah,
but she's
that's
fat.
good.
Same.
Dang.
I've never heard a better description of myself. Thank you.
Wow.
Besides being overweight, I'm generally pretty healthy. You know,
hmm That's good.
I'm glad, Claude.
no AIDS over here or anything.
Yet.
Not yet, at least.
You haven't taken the test that I took yesterday.
Oh shit! You're right. I haven't been tested in a while. That's a
Yeah.
fair point.
hmm Yeah, so to get back to your question, I'd say Wendy's is my favorite fast food restaurant.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
me too.
Yeah, I would definitely go with
I was
Wendy's.
waiting for some point to reel it back and be like, I just want to know what your favorite fast food restaurant was.
Yeah. I was waiting. I had it in my head that whole time.
I mean, like
Wendy's.
a Baconator does slap.
I always go for the chicken sandwich.
Oh,
You gotta go for the 4 for 4.
spicy chicken.
I
Two
get
for-
two. I get two,
Two
four
for, two for
fours.
five. 2 for $5 is my deal.
Oh, okay.
Because you can get like a spicy chicken sandwich and a 10-piece nugget.
Ooh.
I get an 8. I get an
Yeah.
8 for 8. And everyone's like, "What are you doing with 2 drinks?" I'm like, "Look, I just deal with it."
I remember I did that too. I bought 2 combos, and they
Yeah.
gave me 2 cups, and I was like, this is gonna look a little weird, but
Yeah, I'm
Then
sitting
I
there
remember-
in
I
my
remember the-
Wendy's.
The Russian Icon Museum.
Oh my god, that was
Oh, no.
terrible.
No. The Russian on the way back from the Russian Icon Museum in 8th grade, we stopped at Wendy's. I remember spending $23 on Wendy's food and eating it all, and everyone just staring at me because at this point I was still under 100 pounds because I was a twig.
Still are.
I mean, I'd like to
Boo-hoo.
say I put some muscle like on these bones, but like,
Keep telling yourself that it'll come true one day.
yeah, no, I pray my metabolism never slows down, or else I will become
It will.
unhealthy.
I don't think I've ever gone to Wendy's once and have them not mess up like a name
Oh my,
somehow.
yeah. Oh my god.
Phil and I
Dude,
have done
they've
this
had
so
some
many times, and
great mess
every
ups.
single time they mess it up.
What is your
How
name?
you don't have a hard name?
Oh, trust
No,
me.
dude, the first time I went there, I said Lucas, and she's like, "How's that spelled?" I'm like, "With a C," and she's like, "Okay, L-U," and I go, "L-U-C-A-S," and then when she typed it in on the board, it said L-U-C-K-S, Lux.
Lux.
She typed in Lux, and then another time, Phil and I were there again, and Phil told the guy his name, and he typed F-I-L-L on the screen. Lucas was spelled. Mine was spelled normally that time, and then it was Phil. Just-
Like fill a drink?
yeah,
Yeah.
they got to be doing it on purpose at this point.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that
The
one.
theory
lady,
is the
bro.
Starbucks
Oh, yeah.
does it on purpose to like get people to post it on social media just as free advertising. And if that's what
That's
they
fucking
do, then it
genius.
works.
It
Yeah.
was fun until someone wrote pig on a cop's cup, and then not very fun from now on.
Yeah, that's hey. Any advertisement is good advertisement. So that's
He's
what
not
they say.
wrong.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
No, that one lady at Wendy's though, dude.
Dude, she was.
Can I have chicken nuggets? Uh, extra large drink? No. I don't even. I can't even be that dumb. I can't even pretend like it was she. Oh my god. Yeah, 10-piece chicken nuggets. Big Mac? Wait, what? This is Wendy's. Oh, so Big Mac. No. I don't know. She was just so dumb. No offense if you're listening, lady.
I mean, a chain restaurant I've been to in the past, it's called Twin Peaks, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. It's like a southern
Nice,
version of Hooters.
Yeah,
and
I know.
This I think was one of the funniest experiences I've ever had. Me and my family were on a road trip down
You went with your
south.
family?
Yeah, so we were on the highway. My dad's like, we need to get off and get some food. My mom's like, oh, Twin Peaks. It's probably like a Uno's or something. We pull in. My brother's the first one to notice something's wrong because like the hostess setting us is practically in like a lumberjack version of a bikini. And they sit us down, and from then on, it was just a bunch of like bald biker dudes at the bar, a full family of like, I was probably 16, my sister 14, my brother 12. And I just remember just laughing just so much. And then when we got back in the car, we're like, yeah, we probably should have left and not just sat there. Because it was
That's
definitely
funny.
one of the
Next to
most
an
awkward
Uno's?
dinners I've ever. No, my mom was like, oh, like they had the same advertising as like an Uno's. No, we definitely would have went. We thought it was an Uno's. So we like, or a 99 or whatever chain restaurant like that.
Applebee's.
Applebee's, something like that. But
Chili's.
it's called Twin Peaks, and the more you think about the name, the more you
Chili's.
realize what they're trying to sell you.
Yeah, every time I walk into a Hooters by myself, I always see like just families there. It's so weird. Like it's grown-ups with their kids.
There used
No,
to be
no,
a
no.
Hooters
never
next
been
to
to
the
a
walked
AT&T
Hooters.
store.
if I've walked by.
But last time I went to Hooters, it was late. Bunch of just grown men sitting around, and then there's a group of like us who were like 16-year-olds just vibing.
I've
And
never
we're
been
like-
to Hooters.
And
so-
we're like, can we get the biggest plate of wings you have? And they come out with like a fucking like platter. And it was my birthday, and they're like, hey, it's this kid's birthday. So like,
Have you
they,
turned
like,
18?
they like
No.
did the fucking dance, whatever that fucking dance is that they do at Hooters, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? I just want to eat my wings, man. And you can't be shoving your face with wings when these girls with boobies are all around you dancing, because it's like you just look ridiculous.
Wings and breasts.
Like
Hey.
you know, you can't look good eating wings.
Nah, when you got it all up and over in your face.
Yeah, and
that's
they're
when
dancing around you, being like, "Happy birthday!" I don't want like that shit all over my face.
Clugger, who are you trying to impress? A
Yeah, I was gonna
16-year-old at
say.
a Hooters.
I mean, no one, but like still, you know.
At the same time, everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be the big man.
Hey, I just I just got my permit and my mom's in the car. So if you want me to drive you home,
She has to sit in the front seat legally, but we have 3 rows in the back. So
yeah.
You can bring some friends along if you want.
You can all hop in. We're good.
we got a
Clugger-
minivan, so plenty of room.
Clugger, did they say it was your like 16th or 17th birthday, or were they like, oh, we're your kids sort of thing?
I don't know. They probably thought I was fucking old. Everyone thinks I'm old.
That is fair enough.
I have this one thing that I had prepared for last week, and I don't know how I thought of this, but I was like, I was using a flash drive, and I was like, why is this thing only like 32 gigabytes when they just make ones that are like a terabyte? Like, I understand like that it's a money thing, but like, why don't they just make everyone's life easier and just make them like large capacities?
Yeah, I wonder how it works.
Yeah, I was
If
like,
they
they're
need,
the
like,
same size.
Better
It's definitely
material
it's
or
definitely
something
gotta
to
it's
get.
definitely gotta do with the gold in it or something.
Yeah.
Because I know gold really is a very good
it's
conductor of
yeah,
electricity.
it's a good conductor, so they use that.
At one point I knew, I don't anymore.
I think it's so in case you need to like have something small on it. Like if you have something really important and it's like a terabyte big, like and a terabyte USB costs what? I don't know.
I don't even want to know.
$100 probably.
Like a six, more than that, I would
It's
guess.
not that much. It's
Actually, honestly, I bought a terabyte hard
it
drive for
costs
50.
yeah.
256 gigabyte
That's not a terabyte, Nick.
256 gigabyte. I know, thank you.
The first one that popped up was 200. The second one that popped up was 40. So
Yeah, I'm seeing 200. So like
on Amazon.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to carry around a $200 flash drive for a photo of my dog. Like that's not really worth it. If I'm just because most people don't store stuff on USBs. USBs are to easily like, oh, Lucas, here's my file of my.
Here's my science project.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Because everyone uses
G.
like clouds.
The cloud, cloud-based storage.
Well, yeah, USBs
But
are
it's
kind of going out of
outdated,
style, but
theoretically. It's more secure, though, because it's actually on a drive that you're holding and nowhere else.
Yeah.
In the cloud, it can be accessed. Theoretically, it can be accessed by anyone if they know what they're doing. That's the one thing with flash drives that are very helpful, USB sticks. I mean, I don't know what kind of sensitive information y'all got, but, I'm not trying to upload my, terabyte homework folder through the cloud.
That's understandable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Phil?
Yeah, especially with the
that's
homework
my
you've been doing.
Homework. I don't want anyone else seeing that.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
no, I got nothing. I just want these people on Facebook to stop friending me. I don't know who you are. You're
Why are
from
you
my
on
domain.
Facebook, bro?
I keep getting
Can't
notifications
handle the
of these.
fame.
Bro, just wait till we have 1 billion listeners per podcast, bro. Then you'll really be concerned about the
even
requests.
1 billion people on Earth speak English?
I think so, Nick. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not as the first language, but definitely. Even
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
the
1.5
first.
billion.
1.5
1.5
billion.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Nice.
2/3 of that will be watching this show right now as we speak. Guarantee it.
True.
Fact. We just need Gronk to help out a little bit, do his part, and then we'll learn from
A
there.
little bit of free advertisement. Maybe pop out some tears.
Yeah. So my dog got struck by lightning today.
And this podcast pulled me through. Yikes.
Dude, 1 like equals 1 prayer.
1 like equals 1 tear, man.
Yeah. Please cry for me, listeners.
Well, I guess that brings us to the end of yet another podcast. I hope you enjoyed this one. We are planning on changing our release schedule from Tuesdays to Thursdays, but stay tuned on that. Make sure you check out our social media. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Our Twitter is Chatter
YouTube.
Cheeky and YouTube. Our Instagram is Cheeky Chatter Pod, and TikTok is Cheeky Chatter Podcast. So hit us with a follow. We'd appreciate that. You can listen to the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Google Podcasts. If you have something you want us to talk about, please send that to us on social media. We really appreciate that. And just reach out to us and just let us know what you think of the podcast. Because we're doing this for you guys, so
I'm doing this for me.
Next week, we have our first 2 guests coming on, so make sure you're listening to next week's episode. Should be a good one.
It'll be a
and
great one.
yeah, I'm looking forward to next week's pod. Tell a friend if you enjoyed this podcast. Anyone have anything to add before I send us off?
Swahili is the 14th most spoken language in the world.
And with that, I'm out.
As they say on the legendary show Wipeout and on the Cheeky Chatter podcast, good night and big balls.